Hello Assassins, now welcome to today's video. Today is a little bit of a video I've been requested for, and that is who are my favourite heroes to play in the game. Not necessarily my favourite heroes overall, but the heroes I enjoy using. So they may not be the best, some of these, they may not be the best heroes in the game, but I just enjoy their playstyle. Either their skills are extremely fun to use, the way you use their rotations and things like that. I just really enjoy playing these heroes when they're in Helix Rift events. So this isn't in any particular order. These are just 5 heroes that I really enjoy playing. So please let me know in the comment section who you enjoy playing with. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're new. Support the channel. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. So here we go. Bear with me. This is edited a little bit different to what I normally do. So yeah, just bear with me, but here we go. Right, so first up is Bianc. He's got the Hunter's Bow, which is absolutely awesome. Such a great ability. He's got 5 charges of this. It's just insane. It does amazing damage, gives you initiative, and does have a 15% chance to kill the enemy instantly, regardless of their health pool. So just such a great ability to fire off. He's also got the quick strike as well, which performs like it's a lightning fast attack. It doesn't cost a tick. It's basically a free hit. It only does 50% damage, but it can strike twice. You've got a 25% chance of that happening, but it's just free damage on the target before you've even pulled out a main attack. So I find that very useful. And also he's got the passive ability that I find just so much fun, which is he can basically block all incoming damage. He has a 15% chance to do that, and when that comes off, it's so satisfying, especially if there's a big enemy that's going to like do a lot of damage to you. You completely negating that is absolutely amazing. So we're going to do a little bit of gameplay for you. So here we go. We get the bow and arrow off, get the quick strike in, so that's 2 free attacks before he's even hit us, and then we get that off. Unfortunately, we didn't crit. If we had, he probably would have been dead. We critted there. But it just shows you how fast paced this hero can be. So we're just literally, I mean, he's literally survived with just a gnat's cock of health there. But it's so fun just to fire them abilities off. You can literally get 3 attacks in before the enemy can even touch you. And the majority of the time, they're dead before they even get a chance to do it. It's absolutely amazing. Makes him such a great hero. Right, next up is Alexis. He is my favourite hero in the game, and the reason for that is not only for me he does insane damage, but it's his abilities, and this is what I like. He's just a fun hero to use. He's got so many different utilities, it's amazing. So Ring of Chaos strikes all enemies for 70% damage and inflicts stun to adjacent enemies for 3 ticks. So if you've got an enemy either side of you, it stuns them both. If you've got 2 enemies in front of you, it stuns the first one and damages the second one. It's just ridiculous. It's such a good ability and enables you to get in so many free attacks. So I love it. The Spartan kick as well is absolutely immense. It gives you just, when you've got multiple enemies in front of you, you use this ability and it just does so much damage. So it strikes an enemy for 100% damage. If an enemy is behind the target, both enemies take double the damage. So yeah, basically you are doubling your attack with this, and if you crit, it's game over. They're dead, because obviously if you crit, for example, 10k, you're doing 20k damage, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. I love that ability so much. He's got a parry as well, so he can reduce all the next attack by 85%. So always nice. If they do get that one hit off on you, then you're reducing it. Just makes him so much more sustainable. And he's also got the flaming attacks. Now, all basic attacks during the next 5 ticks deal 35% extra fire damage, and this just adds up so much. You're going to see in a little clip just how much damage this can do. You've got a little bit of gameplay showing off the abilities. So here he goes, comes flying out the sky. Right, so we've hit him, stunned him. He's more or less dead anyway. And now he's stunned for 2 ticks. So we'll get the parry up and the flame attacks up just in case he decides to shake, like if we miss or just don't do the damage we quite need. But we're going to do this. Look at that flame damage. 6k that was, well, probably about 7k with it all added up. Just absolute monster. And he was still stunned for one more turn after that. So absolutely ridiculous. And as you see here, we're just going to come in, stun, activate the flames and the parry just in case he does kick out of it. No, 11k crit, absolutely in the bin, done and dusted. Again, just coming up to this enemy now. We missed, but then look, we only took 19 damage because we reduced the attack. And it is so useful. And here we go, we're going to showcase his Spartan kick ability. So he stuns him, he's dead. Get the Spartan, we obviously activate these just in case, but there you go, Spartan kick, he's dead. That bloke is literally one hit away from being dead, and down he goes. Absolute monster of a hero. He's just one of my favourite heroes in the game, or he is my favourite hero in the game. Just an absolute monster. Right, Hencey. Now, the ability she's got here, for me, is just probably the most satisfying ability to ping off in a game. So, it's called Flurry of Stabs. So, stabs the enemy 3 times for 50%. Each strikes to 50% of her damage. The final strike has critical chance increased by 30%. But if you can crit some of these, like one after another, the damage is just ridiculous. It is so good, so good, and it is so satisfying to get off. It recharges so quickly as well, which is always nice. Such a brilliant ability. I absolutely love it. Right, so she's got a dodge as well, so she can increase her dodge by 30% for 8 ticks. Always nice. And she's got the sand throw, so reduces enemy accuracy and attack speed by 20% for 6 ticks. So it just allows you to get more attacks in over time, and obviously they have more chance of missing. And along with your dodge, just makes it such a fun time. You can literally go for ages without getting hit. She's got the Fury ability as well, so whenever she does take damage, she gains a Fury, and that increases her attack as well, which is always nice. Always nice little ability. So here we go, a little bit of gameplay. So we throw the sand in his face, reduces his attack speed, and obviously extra time chances for him to miss. Activate our dodge, and just how satisfying is that to ping off? That is, look, there you go, dead. That last one crit for 2,731, I think it was. Just an absolute monster. Here we go, 2 more enemies in front of her. Obviously still got the dodge going. Refresh that, and just, I mean, we've not been hit yet. We've just not been hit because they're missing. We're dodging. It's just such a good time. And look at that ability. It comes back online so quickly. I didn't use that again on him there because obviously I've got the enemy behind him. So I knew a basic attack would take him out. So I thought, why not save it for him? Look at that, critical. Basically 2,700 damage. He's only been hit the once, and boom, done. In the bin. Just such a fun hero. I know there's a glitch with her at the minute where not everybody can craft the T5 Greek weapon. Luckily enough I can. But I really hope that they give her her own weapon, like a spear, T5 spear, which would just make her so phenomenal. If it increased her dodge and just give her a little bit more attack and crit chance, she would just be an absolute monster. Not the biggest health pool, but just firing them abilities off left, right and centre is just so fun. Just so much fun. Right, Balthasar. I love this hero. I really do. He's just so fun to use. So he can stun an enemy for 3 ticks and does a hell of a lot of damage when he does do it. But his build is so different to anybody else. So one of his passive abilities here is his attack and defense are permanently increased. And at the start of combat, 50% chance to increase attack and defense by an additional 15% for 3 ticks. So a coin flick chance for this to happen. And the reason why this is quite important that this happens is we'll go on to it with one of the abilities here in just a minute. So right, this one here, so raises defensive awareness. Defense is increased by 50% on a selected target. So with that ability activated, his passive ability, and then this here, basically attack is increased by 50% of the hero's defense for 15 ticks. So the higher your defenses go up, the more damage you do. And it's so good for bursty damage, as we're going to show off in this clip. So with all that combined, just makes him so fun to use. It's just a different way of playing a hero. So you're going in, you're thinking a little bit differently. So here we go, get these attacks off. So there you go, we give ourselves the armor buff. Did everything now. Hopefully we'll get the armor increase when we go into, there you go. So there you go, we got plus 15 defense, plus 10 attack. So that is now just making him hit so much harder. Look at the damage he did off of that first attack. They're now stunned. He took a bit of a whack there, doesn't matter. He's in the bin. And again, look at this, 6k damage. He's not even crit, he didn't even crit that last attack. He's just so fun to use for these like little bursty fights. Here you go. Look at this, took him down, didn't even get to look at us. Absolutely really fun hero to play. I really do enjoy using him, and just using that little burst to go through and take out quite a few enemies like in consecutive rooms. I just enjoy using, I really do. And being so defensive as well, it doesn't take that much damage at times. So it's just a great way of just being sustainable, but just doing insane damage as well. Last but not least, Rodrigo. Now he is he's a strange hero. He's got 2 legendary items, no T5 armor, but he is incredibly fast and incredibly fun to use. He can obviously lockpick and sneak past people, but he's got this ability here, strikes all enemies for 175% damage. So if you've got enemies stacked in front of each other, does damage to them all, which is always nice, just such a nice ability. And then the next one here, Onslaught, strikes all enemies for 85% damage. So it doesn't do that massive amount of damage, but it does reduce their defense by 20%. And increases Rodrigo's critical chance by 3% per application, and you can apply this 5 times. So you're essentially gaining 15% crit if you get these all off. But he's extremely so fast paced to play. He's got a passive ability where he has a certain percentage to strike twice. I'm sure that'll be coming up in the next couple of seconds. So yeah, upon entering combat, 50% chance to increase his dodge, and yeah, just amazing. Just yeah, absolute amazing. He's so fun to play. He really, really is. And here we go. Initiative increases dodge by 12% until the end of combat. Gains a 25% chance to strike twice. He is so fast that he normally does get initiative even without an ability that guarantees you it. So as we'll see from this clip, I think I literally get initiative every single fight. So it's absolutely amazing. So we're going to go into this next clip. So here we go, multiple enemies in front of us. So we're going to get the Onslaught off to start off with, because that obviously gives us a bit of crit chance. Minuses their defenses, both of them. So they're both 20% less defenses. Boom, done. If you dodge that attack, they're down. They're in the bin. See you later. Game over. Going into this room here as well, massive beefy enemy here. Again, we'll get this attack off, increase our crit chance, lower his defenses as well, and we've taken a bit of a whack, but that's it. I mean, you can see, look, even against these heroes, initiative done. Yeah, hit twice, then he's in the bin. Absolutely amazing, just amazing damage. We're going to go up here again as well. 2 enemies, get this off to increase our attack, our crit chance. Boom, dodged again. He's down, and then this bloke gets absolutely melted. So there you go. He's just such a fun, amazing hero to use. I absolutely love him. And yeah, I just think there are some heroes in this game that are just so fun to use, and these are probably my 5 favourites I like to use. Honourable mentions would be Lupo. It's just so satisfying taking him into a mission, because he can do a lot. He can sneak past people, he can lockpick, he can disarm chests, disarm traps, sorry. He can take a little whack here and there. He can pop some nice damage out. Not bad agility. So he's another hero I quite like using. Cassandra, again, is pretty decent for a bit of burst damage. Altai is quite fun as well. But for me, these were the top 5 heroes for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you who your favourite heroes are to play. Like fun heroes, like in fact how you use their abilities, not just who, you know, for example, Jean is ridiculously powerful, but he's so boring to play. You literally just righteous strike, hit, righteous strike, hit. It's very boring. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. Thank you ever so much for checking out this video. You all stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, Assassins.